to the final race of the HRL Halo 5 Season 1. Crazy night. We're off. Slanch has the whole shot. Luke actually had the pole for this race, but Slanch had a very good start. He gets the whole shot, and that's going to give him a solid lead. We have a race in the back here. I think this is for 5th, 6th between Jared and Avenge Death. A new racer that came with Dark Shadows, and we can expect a lot of new racers from Dark Shadows and Decoys camp in the next season, and that'll be exciting. We'll have a lot more competition, and it should make next season even better. Because more competition, obviously a good thing, right? Oh, Detail spins out, trying to take the inside of that curb. Armada making a move on Slanch for the lead. Too wide for those two drivers. Oh, Armada was running out of room. He had to push Slanch up a little bit. That's going to slow them both down. Luke's going to come back into this battle on the inside. He gets slowed up a little bit too. Now Slanch is back in the battle. Luke's going to rail the inside. Armada obviously has to protect here, but Luke and Slanch are just railing right now. Armada was able to make the pass for the lead, but it's going to be hard for him to hold on. Oh, here goes Luke and Slanch to the inside. Slanch is going to make a run on Luke. Oh, no. It gets really tight off that jump. Slanch is going to hit the rumble strip. He loses a little bit of ground. Here he goes diving super far inside on the hairpins. He is just relentless right now, trying to make all kinds of gains. Whoa, that was really tight there between Slanch and Luke. Really good driving from the two there. Cannot believe they didn't wreck in that chicane. They both had to let off, and it got really tight. A little bit of facts quick. Mirabilis Abutatur is the track we are racing right here. That is how you pronounce it. Latin name. If you want to know what it means in Latin, you can go look it up. I'm not going to say it. Track made by myself and Armada 223. And this track filled up the entire Forge budget, and it wasn't full of useless pieces. Literally, we put every frickin' piece to use, and it turned out being an amazing track. You'll see throughout this race that it's very good for racing. It's very raceable. There's awesome battles on this track. And also Armada, I pretty much did most of the layout, and Armada did most of the aesthetics. We both sort of multitasked both, but I mean, he was the main aesthetic master and I was the main layout master, and it worked out really well. When Armada and I combine for tracks like this, it works out really well. The layout was solid, creates for amazing battles, and the aesthetics for what he had to work with look amazing. Oh no, Armada! Just speaking about him, he goes down, he goes a little too far on the outside, hits the rumble strip, and that is going to have him lose the lead. He goes all the way back to 4th, but he's still in this battle. He's really not that far out. Luke takes the lead, Slanch in 2nd, and Detail up to 3rd now. In this battle, like I was talking about battles in this track, this battle does not look like it's going to end anytime soon. Luke goes way wide, and Slanch takes the lead. Detail was trying to make runs, but he got a little bit too far off the rumble strip, and it ended up slowing him down. Oh my god, Luke is railing those ruts, but he's not able to gain anything on Slanch. He's going to have a little bit of a run on the exit of that corner, though, trying to catch up to Slanch. And here's Detail in 3rd. He's just watching the whole thing go down. Oh, Luke makes a move on the inside of the curb. He might be able to make that pass on Slanch. Oh, it's going to get tight. Yeah, it looks like he has him cleared. He has him cleared. And here we go, on to the finish. Yep, Luke is still ahead of Slanch, and now Detail is working on Slanch. They're getting super squirrely there at the finish line. And you see that battle. Oh my god, the battle for 2nd is insane right now. Armada makes a move to the inside. Slanch is back to 4th. Slanch gets passed by both Detail and Armada. And Luke's gone up to a pretty big lead. Oh, Slanch is railing that rumble, though. He had the 3rd place position for a little bit on Armada, and here we go into a later corner, and Slanch is still battling with Armada. And here we see Slanch still battling with Armada, and Detail is now making moves in the lead for Luke. Detail is going to try to take it right there. I don't think he's going to be able to. No, not yet. But you see he's there, and Luke's giving him room. It's going to be a tight battle. Luke's trying to hold as much position as he can, but with Apathy pulling off the track with the bonus point allocation, oh, here we go, Slanch makes the pass on Detail. He goes far to the inside, Slanch back into 2nd. But what I was going to say is that with the points for this race, the battle is between Luke and Slanch for the championship, but with Apathy pulling off the track, Luke has to finish 5th. He has to finish 5th. Oh no, not enough room there for Detail. That sucks. That really sucks. That's going to set Detail back a little bit. Oh, and here we have battle for the lead. Again, Slanch, Luke. it's just whoever can dive the deepest on these curbs. It just whoever gets in the lead has to play a little bit more conservative, and they don't get to race like that. And whoever's in second generally can, like go a little more balls to the wall, if you want to put it that way, and they could just really dive on those curbs, and it gives them an advantage. And you see, that's kind of how it goes. It looks like Luke's gonna try to do a crossover here on Slaunch, but it's not gonna work. You can't really do a crossover in that corner. I mean, the person on the inside would have to go way wide for it to work. Oh, but Luke's going deep on the curbs here. He's gonna go way to the inside, and he takes the lead back. Oh, they're still in a pretty tight battle here, though. It could definitely go to anybody at this point. Really tight on the hairpins. Oh, Luke goes wide. Slaunch to the inside. And it looks like Slaunch is going to have this lead. So, oh, wow. Luke goes into the wall a little bit. Huge two-wheel. And it almost wrecked him, but he recovers really quickly. And he is already railing the curbs, trying to catch up to Slaunch again. Oh no, Slaunch goes really wide, and Luke was diving to the inside, going for that lead, and it ends up wrecking Slaunch. And because of that, Luke is gonna let Armada and he's gonna let Slaunch pass here because he felt that was a little dirty, so he's gonna let him pass. I wish I would have done 2 replays for that. I mean, you could go back and watch it if you want. I wish I would have done a slow-mo, but it was a pretty tight. Like Luke was just railing the inside rut, and Slaunch got kind of slow, and I mean, that's what happens in this track with the curves. Oh, here we go. Armada got... Oh, no, Luke spins out. He was trying to make the move he did earlier, and he ends up spinning out trying to go for it. And you see Armada has taken the lead at this point after Luke let Slaunch have his position back. And now Armada's in the lead, but Slaunch is just relentless in this race. He does not give up. And he is making battles to the inside, trying to make moves on Armada. And it's getting super tight on the curbs. Slaunch is going to go for a nice crossover. And he's going to go for another one. But it's not going to work. He's not going to get enough of a run to pass Armada. This freaking race is crazy. Running out of breath already, and we still got laps to go. Oh my god, Slaunch way to the inside. He was really digging in that corner. And it's going to pay off. He's going to take the lead on Armada. Insane move there by Slaunch. I mean... I could not have asked for a better race for the last race, guys. I really couldn't have. This is just amazing. Even though Luke has to finish 5th or higher, and this battle is pretty much like the top 4. So Luke pretty much has the championship locked in at this point, but Slaunch is still not giving up. He still wants to make it a battle. And here comes Armada. He hasn't even won yet this season. He wants to make it a battle. It's only been Slaunch, Luke, and Blades. Oh, Slaunch gets really far deep on the inside. But Armada's going to have that inside run, and he's going to take it. And here we go, further into this lap, and Slaunch, as you can see, has retaken the lead again. Armada going for a really tight crossover. I can't believe Armada didn't wreck. That was insane that he actually went for that. And the fact that he survived is even more amazing. But now, Slaunch and Armada have spent so much time having such an amazing battle. Luke and Detail were kind of lost. They were kind of out of their league. But here, they've spent so much time battling that Luke and Detail have been gaining. And look at them hit that inside. They're right there. Luke's going to make it 3 wide here. And some contact. Slaunch is going to lose some ground. And here we go. Into this next hairpin. Super far to the inside. Luke goes way to the inside. Oh no, he gets loose. Slaunch and Armada go way high. And here we're going to have a replay. Look at this. Luke's going to go to the inside. He's going to try to make a move for the lead. But then Slaunch goes to the inside too. And that gets Luke off the track. And you can see what happens there is Luke does not get enough room. And it doesn't allow Luke to turn. Luke just was not able to turn, and it ends up putting Slaunch and Armada off the track. There just wasn't enough room there to do what the drivers were trying to do. And it ends up, the biggest benefactor of this is Detail. Detail goes from 4th to 1st in one corner. Freaking power move out of Detail. And Slaunch, it sucks for him. He goes from battling for the lead to 4th, as he had some bad luck after that with some wrecks. And Armada has settled into a 3rd place, but yeah, that move, you can go back and rewatch it again. But what basically happened was Luke was trying to make the same move Slaunch did, and then Slaunch went for it, and then Luke just did not have enough room, and he ended up getting like off the track. And then since he was off the track, there was no traction for him to turn when he bumped back onto the track, if that makes sense. So he really had no traction, and that's why he ran the drivers like so wide. It was either he ran them wide or he lets off, and in that case slows him up a lot too. But here we go! Detail wrecks! Oh, he hits the freaking outside of the rumble strip just like Armada did, and we just hit the 2 lap to go mark. With 2 laps to go, Detail had a huge lead. He was potentially looking at his first win, and he hits the rumble strip. And then trying to gain back on Luke, he wrecks as well. horrible luck for Detail. He had the best of luck, and then he goes from having the best of luck to the worst of luck, and Luke takes the lead. And here it is, white flag lap. Luke is going to take the win after some insane battles on Mirabilis Abutatur. Detail is going to take second, Armada is going to take third, Slanch is going to take fourth, Jared's going to take fifth, Avenged Death is going to take sixth, and Apathy is going to take seventh. Insane race, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and here we go. Luke comes up to the victory lane, and he is your 2016 Halo 5 HRL Season 1 regular season champion. He's not going to compete in the championship series. Learn all about that in the recap. See you guys next time.